Hey friends, today I'm making this video about some of my favorite weapons that I really don't see people using, which is kinda weird considering that they honestly can be in contention for the strongest weapons in the game. If you know what guns these are, or if you read the text on the bottom of the thumbnail, you already know I'm talking about the Akimbo AK Gen 21s, which apparently don't exist according to my friend's Google AI. Is the usage rate of these guns that low that even AI doesn't recognize it? Wow, okay. When it comes to akimbo SMGs, the first and best ones that probably pop up in your mind are maybe the Krinkovs, CR805s, or even the Mark 10 SMGs or micro Uzis. So why out of all of these amazing weapons do I prefer to use these ones? If we compare it to all the other weapons, it isn't in the same damage tier as any of them. It's right between the Krinkovs and CR's high 100 damage, and the Mark 10 and Uzi's low 50 to 60 damage range. There's actually no other akimbo SMG that's in its 75 damage tier other than Spec Ops SMGs, which have a higher rate of fire combined with a terrible ammo pickup. This matters a lot because with crits, the breakpoint of these weapons allow them to two-shot heavy swats. But akimbos shoot twice, don't they? That's right, you're technically able to one-shot heavies. Of course, the Krinkovs and CRs have a higher fire rate, which does give them more killing power still. But maybe the fact that the Gen 21s are slower is a blessing in disguise. Whenever I run either of these guns, I always use ammo bags with them, because their ammo pickup and ammo use rate is atrocious. With the AK Gen 21s, I actually never have to use ammo bags. The slower firing rate gives you more control over targeting enemies, and obviously the less you miss, the less ammo you waste. And the fact that these guns have more stability, amazing ammo pickup, and a decent concealment compared to the Krinkovs and CRs is the main reason I love these weapons. So what you end up getting is a weapon that's just better than the Krinkovs. I still use the Krinkovs and CRs a lot. The high fire rate and the damage they both output is still very consistent. But I use the AK Gens a lot more. So much more that I have over 12,000 kills on them as of recording, which is much more than any weapon I have used. In fact, my secondary choice with them? Another AK Gen 21. The secondary AK Gen 21 has so much ammo in the reserve that if you swap between your primary and secondary, you really never run out of ammo. In this clip, I'm playing on Death Sentence on Big Bank, and as the clip runs, you can see that my strategy generally revolves around using my hacker ECM to go in for ammo pickup and getting to another position right before the ECM ends. These guns are so powerful that I am single-handedly stuffing the main spawn on my own, and I never end up needing to ask Blue for an ammo bag for the entirety of this clip or this heist. The great thing about not needing ammo bags is that if I was more aware of the heist we were playing, I could have totally switched to C4 instead of medic bags here in order to complete the objective faster. I mean, just look at this next part of this clip. There are so many enemies here and these guns are easily capable of mowing all of them down. Fast forwarding a little bit, we've opened the vault already and my entire team decided to go into it. I stay out here and I am yet again pushing the cops back alone with no struggle at all. I eventually do go down in this clip to a cloaker I stupidly tried to melee hit, and custody because my teammates hadn't opened the vault. I'm not saying this to throw blame on my teammates, after all it's not their fault I went down, but I'm saying this just to show that these weapons could have easily gone way longer if I hadn't made that mistake. In this next clip, I switched to Death Wish for a change of pace and queued for a private match on Brooklyn Bank for an achievement. The second story of the bank is always full of cops, and a great tip I learned is to send the person that can output the most damage to deal with all the cop spawns upstairs. This strategy keeps the pressure off the others doing the objective and it makes it easier to clear off other areas without having to deal with the top floor. As you probably are aware of by now, these guns are fully capable of dealing with that pesky top floor by themselves. In this next part of the heist, I'm outside the bank instantly picking off the cops as they spawn. I completely advise you not to do this on death sentence, however. Just wait for the cops to come to you by the doors. It is way too risky, and under no circumstance should you be out there besides for the objective and escape. I only do it here because this isn't death sentence, and while it is still risky, Hacker is such a powerful deck here that I just get to kill all these people for free with these guns. In this last heist I'm going to show y'all, I'm back on death sentence, this time in the No Mercy Hospital with the same team from Big Bank. This entire heist is purely a giant spawn point, so I thought it'd actually be another good heist to showcase these weapons. There isn't much to say about this clip, it's just me doing a whole lot of shooting, and it's really all you need to do to complete this heist. I do use my secondary AK Gen 21 a lot in this clip, because the ammo I wasted at the start was pretty laughable. This next clip I just wanted to show a clutch moment I made to save the game. Before this part of the clip I had to kill 5 dozers, not including this minigun dozer. So yet again, I am using mostly my secondary AK, so that I could save ammo picked up from my primary. All 3 of my teammates end up downing, and I saved them just before they all went into custody. If I didn't, we might have failed the heist. This doesn't really showcase anything, I was just very proud of myself. Anyways, that's all the clips I wanted to show y'all. If you want the build, here it is. Of course, I'm using 3 AK Gen 21s, and here are all the attachments. I was using a team boost for both of them, but if you're copying this, just use the stability boost for the primary and an accuracy boost for the secondary. For skills, I just build up to Hostage Taker Ace. With Hacker, you absolutely don't need this, but converts are always nice to have. Anyways, 1 point in Stable Shot as well here. Here we just build to Shotgun Knob Ace for shields and Scav Basic. In Technician, we build up to Body Expertise because I have terrible aim. In all seriousness, this is an amazing skill no matter how good your aim is, so that's why I take it. In Ghost, we ace Duck and Cover for dodge and get Parkour Basic. We also build to Unseen Strike Ace. I hate when people say this skill is useless on dodge builds. It never is. You always get value out of it, even if you don't abuse the uptime. Anyways, lastly, we just take Akimbo skills and 9 lives Ace and Fugitive. And then in Inventory, of course I was using a 2-piece suit, Hacker, the Hacker ECM as my throwable obviously, the Buzzer to convert enemies easily, and for the deployable you can honestly choose whatever you like. Anyways, I hope this video showed you how powerful this gun is, and I really hope to be seeing it used more in my lobbies. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, it helps a lot more than you think. Check out my other videos that I posted today if you haven't already. And yeah, that's it. Thank you friends for watching and have an amazing day.